When it comes to DBZ, I want to know which character was your favorite. Who do you kind of relate with your fighting style?
My favorite character is Vegeta, hands down. Always has been. Yeah. And the reason I like Vegeta initially was because of the voice. It just made me laugh when I was a kid. Like he was just so regal, and I'll be the Prince of all Saiyans once again, like always like talking about how great he was. And he's getting beat by Goku all the time, and I don't know why, but this endeared me to the character. And then when he came back and was a good guy, it was weird, but I really liked it because I wanted to see more of the character, but fighting style wise would have to be probably Gohan, and not young Gohan either, like Super Saiyan Man Gohan, only because like he has all these responsibilities and he has to try to make stuff work. He has Videl on his shoulder trying to tell him a couple things. I'm gonna go with fighting style wise, Super Saiyan Man, Gohan.
Yeah, I like your answers and your reasoning. What about, have you ever pretended to fuse with one of your friends?
Dude, all the time. I'll tell you, one time, this is when I started to realize that I had to chill, okay? So I was working at this store selling like car radios and stuff like that. So I was in college, I think, or just around the age. And I had this manager who's around my age. And we were talking, and I had to make budget. I was making budget pretty consistently. And I was like, hey man, this must be my 10th day in a row I made budget. We're in the green. If I do, we should do something cool to celebrate. He was like, man, you make budget today. Anything you want, I'll do. I was like, okay, so if we make budget, we have to do the fusion dance. And we'll and we'll like that'll be my celebration. And I didn't think he knew what I was talking about. And he said, if you make budget today, our fingers will connect, And I was
oh yeah, because that's like part of the fusion, right? You have to do
I was dying laughing, and I made budget. We did that.
That's awesome. So are you currently like two men combined into one?
No, we had to separate. There was a whole thing with the earring and.
Funny, man. So tell me, what's your favorite saga in Dragon Ball Z?
Woo! That's got to be the tournament saga. Oh man, it's so hard. That's a hard question. Geez, I want to say Tournament Saga first because I got so excited about watching Tournament Saga, but because it was just like these superhero characters, you think that everybody's so strong because they fight each other, but then when you see them around normal people, you're like, damn, these guys are strong. Like these guys are like ridiculous. And I liked a lot of stuff in there. Man, Majin Vegeta, I guess, you know what? Cell Saga. You know why? Cell Saga has a lot of scenes that I really, really like. I like the Android Saga too. Vegeta, is amazing in that too. But I like the scene, a couple of them, when you don't really know, Vegeta doesn't know that Trunks is his son. He doesn't know. But something happens to Trunks, and he goes absolutely bananas. And even as a kid, I was like, man, does he know? Like, does he know that's his son? Like, why is he going so crazy? It's some kind of connection he had to this guy that made him wild out and try to like defend, not defend, but like kind of, get revenge for this guy. That was amazing to me. Cell, his whole transformation, and the fight with Goku, and then with Gohan. Goku and the whole Sensu bean thing is something I'll never forget in my life. I was never so angry.
Refresh my memory. What happened with the Sensu bean? Some of this stuff gets lost over the years.
So Goku is fighting Cell and doing pretty good. I mean, he's Goku, he's doing pretty all right, but he's not like destroying them. It's not like a wash or anything like that. Goku's talking about Gohan and how great Gohan is and this and that. Gohan is obviously, we all know, like in retrospect, how strong he was. But at the time, nobody really knew. We had an idea. Gohan is about to fight Cell in Goku's place. Goku takes a Sensu bean, which gives you all your energy and all your strength back, right? And gives it to Cell. So now Cell is at full strength fighting Gohan. Everybody's like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, what's wrong with you? And I was very upset because I knew that someone was going to die. Kill somebody. Why would you do this? I thought we were friends here. You just kill one of your friends.
Your son, nonetheless.
Yeah, so, but that kind of softened the blow a little bit, even though the whole thing, with the, Android Saga and this and that happened. But either way, like, I feel that was so many emotions in that the build up and that Android 18 and Krillin and 60, whole much stuff happened. So I'm gonna go with Cell Saga. Cell Saga. Yeah.
Awesome, man. Seems like it was hard to pick. You had a couple of real good ones there.
Yeah, so it's hard.
There's been a lot of Dragon Ball Z video and Dragon Ball video games to have come out across a bunch of different consoles. Which one's your favorite and why?
Oh, Ultimate Battle 22, PlayStation 1. Immediately, that one to me was really good. The animation and stuff was great for the time. But we were playing. I can't remember the name of it now. I think it was called Super Potendon for Super NES, and we were playing it all the time. Me and my friends were playing all the time. But it was like an imported game. When we would play, it was like on a keyboard. You have to do all this stuff like that, and it got pretty tiring. A lot of wrist pains and stuff like that. And my uncle, he had an imported, well, not imported, but he had the PlayStation 1 that was capable of playing imported games. And we had some cool games, but then Ultimate Battle 22 was the game where me and my friends would sit around playing it and just look at it, whoa, look at this, fireball battles, all the fights. And then, Dragon Ball, the GT game was good too because of 3D, but I'm gonna go with that one. I do really like the new Dragon Ball games that we got recently. I played them a lot, I was playing a lot. But as far as just sitting down and loving the game, not just the wow, this is really great, this looks good, but just being just satisfied at the time with it, Ultimate Battle 22, sure.
Cool. Did you play some of the recent ones that came out, like Xenoverse and the other one, I think it's called Kakarot? Did you like those?
No, I didn't play Xenoverse Kakarot. I wanted to get Kakarot, but I'm playing all these games at once, and I felt like if I ran out and got that game at the time, I wasn't gonna play it, so I didn't, And also, I know I added some new stuff, but look, I've been playing Dragon Ball Z and reading the stories and the manga for a long time. I know what's gonna happen,
Yeah.
So if it's not a brand new story, it's gonna be hard for me. Even watching Dragon Ball Super to some extent, and then the one that was before that, I can't remember which one it was, but it was they were showing the Kai. It was a little rough because it's dude, I've watched this many times, So I'm just watching it again for the animation, But I haven't played Xenoverse and Kakarot.
What's your opinion on Dragon Ball Super? I know you kind of touched on it a little bit there. Do you like it or not?
Oh, I love it. I love Dragon Ball Super. I didn't finish it, but I do love it because they did Vegeta right. Again, Vegeta is a great character. To me, he is the best character in the series again because he has a full-fledged arc that just goes. You know what I mean? You see him in all kinds of. He has so much range. But in the first couple episodes, where he was defending Bulma's honor, I think that was a perfect example of why Vegeta's so great, right? Because Vegeta, he's scared. He's scared all the time. I know he's a proud saying, prince, technically king, but he's scared. When he fought, let's going back to when he fought Brawley, when he fought Frieza to some extent, when he fought almost everybody, the man wants to quit. He doesn't want to fight. He doesn't want to continue. He does it anyway. And he goes into it and he does his best. And sometimes he comes out victorious, he needs help, but he'll fight. When this guy was so scared of these guys for the whole beginning of the series, and then he smacks Bulma, and this guy Vegeta flies off the handle and takes it to this dude, with no hesitation. And that, my friend, to me, is the definition of a hero right there. You know what I mean? No regard for your own safety. Just look, this has to be done. You can't do this. You know what I mean? Somebody has to teach you a lesson. So yeah, that, and then also the building up of the other episodes, sure. But that was what I was like, this is gonna be great. So yes, I like Super a lot.